Zhipao is a relatively new company in the Chinese coaster market, opening their first coaster in 2014. While the coasters they have built are interesting, what's more interesting is the concepts they have proposed on their website. As such, the first half of this video will cover the coasters they have built, and the second part will cover their strange concepts. As we get started, keep in mind that many of Zhipao's rides are sold to parks in parts of China that are very hard for foreigners to access, so facts and photos of these rides are quite limited. Zhipao's first coaster opened in 2014. In fact, they opened 4 coasters in 2014. 2 4-ring coasters and 2 6-ring coasters. The 4-ring coaster is a near exact clone of Chinese company MCC's 4-ring coaster, which itself is based off of a Misho design, which itself is inspired by an arrow design. Yeah. This ride features 2 vertical loops and 2 corkscrews, the only major modification being that the Zhipao model has significantly less banking on its turn into the corkscrews than the MCC model. Zhipao's trains are also a lot like MCC's, featuring the same color scheme with their logo on the front of the train. Most of Zhipao's coasters also feature extreme amounts of padding on the over-the-shoulder restraints in an effort to make the ride more comfortable. The Zhipao 6-ring coaster is a 109-foot tall variation of the 4-ring coaster. This coaster features 5 inversions, 2 vertical loops, and a triple corkscrew. Triple corkscrews on coasters were extremely rare prior to this clonable model being introduced, and much like the 4-ring coaster, the 6-ring coasters look to have a lot less banking than they should. In 2017, they opened their own theme park, named Zhipao Science Theme Park. Along with this, they participated in the ancient Chinese tradition of creating a knockoff Vekoma SLC. This SLC looks to have a layout copied from Chinese company SBL's version 1 SLC. This new SLC continues the Zhipao tradition of being afraid of banking, as can be seen in this rather uncomfortable looking Cobra roll. As a last minute editing addition, it seems they also made some kind of knockoff Alpine coaster. I'm finding this as I'm editing, but it's not an RCDB, but there is this very strange video of it. And that's it for the coasters they have actually produced, giving them a grand total of 16 4-ring coasters, 12 6-ring coasters, and 1 SLC. Now for their concepts. Let's start with the Amphibious Rollercoaster. This coaster is listed on their site as being a model made by Zhipao. However, the pictures shown on their site show a real Intamin water coaster named Hydro Racer located in Yunnan province. Next we have the Family Coaster, which shows a picture of a Golden Horse Junior coaster. Following this, we have the W-shaped coaster. Now I don't normally cover flat rides here, but this one is just so strange. It's a normal copy of a Zamperla Disco, however it uses 2 normal disco gondolas connected together. If you're interested in a longer video about strange Chinese flat rides, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Next, we have the 4D roller coaster. And yes, this is the actual picture from their site. Yeah, that's X2. And now for any of you familiar with No Limits 2, you'll recognize these quote-unquote concept images, as the coaster they are showing comes free with every copy of No Limits 2. For all you launch coaster fans, Zhipao has a coaster for you, introducing the Catapult Coaster. Do these random B&M-like train screenshots mean nothing to you? Well good, because they actually mean nothing at all. However, the description given of the ride sounds similar to SNS's thrust air coaster clones installed at Happy Valley Shenzhen and Wuhan.
Haha, coronavirus, aren't I funny guys?
The final strange concept they have released is this word roller coaster. And that word essentially means Porsche in Chinese. So yes, they managed to knock off a Western car brand in the process of making a roller coaster. The coaster itself does look quite interesting with its single vertical loop. It could be a good design for small Chinese parks on a budget. And that's about all we in the West know about Zhipao. They remain a very new player in the Chinese coaster industry, but given their success so far, having sold at least 1 coaster every year since 2014, it's safe to wonder about how large of a company they'll become in the next few years.